It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. And it's coming up next.
And we are underway from Houston. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Come on.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. First and 10, it's Stroud. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Let's go now.
Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. Here goes Stroud again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Pierce. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never...
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Flacco's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Now it's Flacco. He'll buy some time right. Ooh, the juke. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Pass incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Flacco's throw there complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. From the gun, Flacco. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And again, it's Flacco to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. On first down, Flacco. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action. Flacco rolling to his right. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. They go pass again with Flacco. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He finds his man complete. That's Ford. Touchdown, Browns.
Jerome Ford
From 17 yards out.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Ready, go! Ready!
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Ready!
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Come on.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Now,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Jerome Ford.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
Texans nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
it certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Holding offense.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Stroud to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 45-yard line.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
The throwing again is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. On first down, here's Stroud.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this was truly a